Okay, hello. Uh, Started this up just a bit early because I don't know if people get stuck in ads, before they can watch the stream. Uh, all right. Hopefully this will work. Because it was just working a minute ago. There we go. We have picture. Oh yeah. Hello, this is Space Cadet Rewind, and we're gonna play a movie today called Wing Commander 3. Heart of the Tiger. And OBS is warning me that I guess because this video file is so low bit rate that YouTube is just like, this can't be right. There must be something wrong with your connection. Although, if you've played this game recently, you may notice that this actually looks less terrible than it would normally. I would say Eye of the Tiger is much better because Heart of the Tiger is related to an incredibly dumb subplot. There is an AI upscale version, and I think it looks like garbage. It looks absolutely terrible. I hate it. So what this is the PlayStation movies. Yeah, this is not the AI upscale. I would not subject you to that. Yeah, the PlayStation version had, like, better codecs. It came out like a couple years later, and PlayStation has hardware decoding. Well, I'll let him talk.
Do what you will with them. Disintegration.
Disintegration. Yeah, they can't stop moving.
Yes, but maggots. Only one of them is worthy of being treated as a warrior. The one they call Angel. Still defiant, if we were to offer coexistence with your kind, would you not accept it?
The Kilurati do not coexist.
No, and now that the tide has turned in this war, your defiance is a pathetic and useless gesture.
You bore me, monsieur. Disintegrate me so I might join my comrades.
Disintegration is not for you. Your fate will be different. The human cannot appreciate the honor that I am about to bestow her. She is not only a great warrior, but her lair mate is the heart of the tiger.
This is a Kilrathi Saga version with the PlayStation movies subbed in.
Peace. Have we ever known anything like that, Paladin?
Not for a long time, laddie.
First the tiger's claw, now this.
Enough! You are not to blame for either.
Some would disagree. This is Colonel Christopher Blair. Report to Admiral Tallwin. The wreckage of the Concordia has been located on Vespus off the Mistral coast. Evaluation. Total loss.
You can't live your life for the approval of one man.
Any word from Angel?
None.
Is that the official line?
I know how much she means to you, laddie.
There's a patch you can drop in that makes it pretty easy. I can put the I can put it in the description to this stream after you know, tomorrow, I guess.
Excuse me, sir. Did you say the Victory?
Is there something wrong with your hearing, Colonel?
No, sir. It's just that
The TCS Victory is a fine carrier with a long history of service to the Confederation.
But was it the Nebula? Because that was actually getting me a little, just like the way it would like move
Of course,
counter to my own direction of turning.
Well, sir, I didn't mean to suggest that.
The Victory will benefit greatly from having a wing commander of your stature and experience.
Thank you, sir. But can't we at least discuss the...
Now that we have the Kilrathi on the run in both the Gardel and Morpheus systems, I can afford to shift you to the Victory in Orsini. What I am trying to tell you, Colonel, is that things are looking up. The Confederation has been making some very positive strides. Dismissed.
Sir, about my request.
Yes. But it came as a bit of a surprise to me. As you know, Colonel Devereaux's status is on a need-to-know basis.
Game audio's low.
The shuttle is waiting.
Turn it up a bit.
Yes.
I don't know if that's even a noticeable bump, but how's that? God, this Tolwyn is such a sniveling piece of shit.
Losses in several densely populated sectors. Confederation
Like,
soldiers
Christ, what an
believe that
asshole.
Humanity maintains the upper hand in its galactic struggle with the Kilrathi. However, our sources document a consistent underreporting of Kilrathi incursions, as well as civilian and industrial losses. There are even reports of Confed plans for a doomsday evacuation of Earth, replanting the seeds of humanity in a distant galaxy. The question is, who would go? Who would be left behind? And most importantly, who is making these...
I'm looking at his tablet computer in 1993. That is basically a tablet computer, except with an enormous bezel. Yeah, like I always thought, you know, just base Wing Commander 2 Tolwyn was a shithead, but they really played it up for this, and like, I don't know, I never really got along with the way they kind of made it so, oh, they're friends in the expansion packs.
Welcome to the TCS Victory, Colonel.
Thank you, Captain.
Better known as Tin Can Sally.
It warms my heart to see you again, Colonel. But I must excuse myself now, as your duty here takes precedence over our catching up on old times.
Thank you, Hobbs. We'll talk later.
Yes, I know what you're thinking. She's no Concordia.
Well, neither's a Concordia anymore.
Yes, terrible loss. My sympathies. However, you're in my home now, and I'll expect you to wipe your feet every time you come in. I've been with the Victory most of my career. I was communications officer during her maiden voyage.
Well, sir, I'll admit I wasn't looking forward to the assignment, but now that I see you have a pilot as fine as Ralganar Hollis on your crew...
Hobbs? Yes, he's my second in command.
He's not flying?
At his request. I know all about his exploits with you, Colonel, but here no one will fly with a Karathi on his wing.
What about his exemplary record? That must stand for something.
It was his request.
Captain Eisen, I'm not going to tell you how to run your ship, but I am going to insist that Hobbs is reinstated to the flight roster immediately.
Well, that's admirable, Colonel, but...
Hey, thank you, Joshua.
I'll fly with him. He's the best wingman I've ever had.
Okay, so just a warning, there's an unpleasant sound coming up. Sorry, there it is. But maybe a bit quicker about that. But yeah, that is the one drawback that I've found from using the PlayStation movies is that happens. Only in the intro that I've seen so far. All the shorter stuff does not do that. I think maybe just if a really long video plays, that might happen at the end of it. Anyway, we are on the, what is this ship called? The TCS Victory? Anyway, let's talk to Hobbs.
Old friend, you're looking fine and fit. Does this war agree with you?
Yeah, like a pair of busted wing flaps. But it's great to see you, buddy.
And how is the fine pilot and Comrade Angel?
I don't have a clue. Haven't heard from her in a while. She's on some damn covert op for Tolwyn. But hey, I got good news for you. I put you back on the fly roster.
But I requested...
Never mind that. I want you with me on my first mission.
Well, there are many brave and noble pilots here.
Yeah. But when my life's on the line, I want a wingman I can trust.
I shall try not to disappoint you, old friend.
Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is log into the main terminal. But actually, the first thing I'll do is run the simulator, because I never did this when I played this the first time. Oh, and I'm gonna need to do it because I gotta like calibrate. Oh, I see. It's because I have mouse selected. There we go. So, this game has power management, and it really shouldn't have power management. Yeah, such a good friend and loyal pilot is right. Is you just turned, so there's like engines, weapons, shields, and damage repair, and pro tip is just turn damage repair off because it does not work fast enough to matter for combat. So there's no reason to have it on except when you need it, which is like after combat if you want to wait for something to get repaired. Anyway, this mission is just to kill a single Kilrathi, dark it. Right, I gotta go to full guns. Yeah, well, see, this is a game that came out after X-Wing, so it has to have power management. You know, it's required by law, and it is just the most tacked on, like, implemented in just the most tacked on, pointless way possible. Like, they should not have bothered. But you could basically, you could just give yourself a huge advantage by turning off the damage repair, because that's just free energy. It's just free energy. But yeah, let's try mission 2. Fly to that point with Wingman. Destroy enemy light fighters and return. So now we've got Toby here.
What's your status?
Not even a scratch.
Alright. Of course, you gotta set your power every time. Look at that frame rate. Oh, and I gotta go to full guns. We did it.
Mission objectives accomplished.
And then we fly back. Alright. Try mission 3. Rendezvous with the transport and escort to the jump point. TTS is so small. Yeah, because it's running at a high resolution, so the kind of HUD elements are maybe smaller than they're intended to be. So we could fly close to it to link up for autopilot. And then hit the autopilot. How's it going?
No problems, Colonel.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
What's your status?
Got any other lines? Nope. So, I don't know if anyone's going to attack us, or we just wait for this thing. I think we just gotta wait for it to, get to a predetermined location. Come on, guy. Go faster. Oh, there's the jump buoy. It's got to get to the jump buoy, or within a certain distance of the jump buoy, I guess. Well, you know what we could do, because this is kind of dry, we can break this up with talking to the NPCs, because there's a lot of talking right off the bat in this game, although, I mean, a lot of it's optional.
Thanks for the escort, Colonel. Initiating jump sequence.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Yep, we did it. We escorted. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is make a save. Just overwrite the test one I had there. Because what I'm gonna do is talk to all my future wingmates. Or, well, and this guy.
Lieutenant Rollins, comm exec, welcome aboard. You get the pep talk from the captain yet?
Something like that.
Well, the good news is it won't take too long to shower off the bullshit around here.
Captain Eisen seems to believe in his ship and his crew. And that kind of attitude's good for morale.
Yeah, well, you haven't been monitoring transmissions like I have. If you did, you'd jump sector in a nano.
Alright, so there's dialogue choices in this game.
This guy's a loon. Play along with him. This guy's a loon. Play along with him.
So, and yeah, Mark Hamill will narrate them.
Play along with him.
So I'm gonna pick the right choice.
Are you saying Command's hiding something from us?
Well, I can't say for sure, Colonel. But if you want the straight dope around here, you check in with Radio Rollins. Might even save your life.
Because the dialogue choices in this game are not that deep. Like, it's just kind of either you just be agreeable or you just be a dick for no reason and to no benefit. And being agreeable actually does give you benefits. Ooh, bad blood.
Hey, Ops. How about going around with me? Bet you a week's pay on one hand.
Thank you. No.
So let's talk to Vagabond.
Welcome aboard, sir. You want to play a hand? Since you're the rookie on this boat, I'll let you call the game.
Not much for protocol, are you?
No, formalities tend to be forgotten when you spend most of your time just trying to survive. What little spare time we do have, we fill up with other things besides practicing our salutes.
Well, I guess you have to adapt to your surroundings.
Don't I know that? It's an art, really.
No wonder they call you Vagabond.
Been doing your homework, I see. Yeah, I've knocked around some.
And yet your combat file is surprisingly brief. What's with the big gaps in your bio?
Can I help it if Confed decides to blank my data?
He's got a point. What's he hiding? He's got a point.
Yeah, so be nice to everybody.
Sometimes HQ is as big a mystery to me as the enemy.
We got a lot of good people here, Colonel. Even those of us with incomplete bios. Just give us a chance.
Okay, is there anybody else? No. Alright, so there's the there's the kill board. Which has everybody has like a really tiny number of kills. Go to the bursts.
Hello, mon ami. I hope the fight goes well for you and all the others on the Concordia. I'm about to set up for a covert operation with Admiral Tolwyn, so I'm afraid we might be apart a little longer. But always remember, je t'aime. I love you.
Alright, now that we've become suitably sad. Let's go to the top floor, which is I think the observation deck. Oh, it's the bridge. I don't know why these like transitional scenes in particular just look like absolute garbage, even compared to like the normal scenes. Anyway, let's talk to Maniac.
No, I don't have anything better to do, okay? So I pulled into a tight loop, locked onto that cat's tail, fired off a heat seeker, boom! Turned him into kitty litter. It was a... All right. Well, well. If it isn't the Colonel. Uh-huh. I'm sorry. I couldn't make your welcoming party.
Well, I guess you had more pressing maneuvers to undertake, Maniac.
When duty calls, I'm there. Women like the smell of success.
Uh-huh. You know, I'm surprised you haven't been blown out of the sky by now, Maniac. By friendly fire.
Some people appreciate my flying style. I do what's necessary to win, okay? Suppose you're still flying with one eye on the regs manual?
I don't take stupid risks.
Yeah, speaking of stupid, I also heard you put Hobbs back on the flight roster?
My. Word travels fast on this tub.
Never understood what you saw in that cat.
Simple. I need a wingman I can count on.
You can't trust someone who will kill their own kind.
Who I choose as my wingman is my prerogative. It's a privilege of rank.
I'll bet you stay up late nights just polishing it, huh?
No, as a matter of fact, I have majors who do that for me.
The difference in our rank is a formality.
Yep, it's Biff.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Drop frames.
Let me tell you that story again. So.
Okay, well. Alright, is it over? No, it's still... Yeah, I mean... You can think of a lot of humans who would kill their own kind. I don't know if I'd use that standard. But yeah, I'm dropping frames here, so... I'm gonna just... bear with me for just a minute. I'm gonna check on something. Okay, hopefully it'll be cleared up now. But yeah, let's tell her the same story again, and maybe it'll go better. Alright, so there's gunnery control. Anybody in here? But yeah, well, there is someone here. Talk to Flint. Wow, is it just gonna... No, it's not gonna put me just straight into the reefing. So, instead of going to the briefing room, I'm gonna do the rest of the simulations. I'm sure Captain Eisen loves me. Where were we? Oh, now we gotta defend the transport from attacks. Weren't you informed of this? Oh wait, that's my wingman, not the transport. Wow, they're already attacking. What the heck? I tried to get the word out. Put a post on the Patreon and on YouTube. It's engaged. But I guess that's not gonna reach everybody. Alright. It's gonna take as long as it did last time. Oh. Well, we got something to do while we wait.
What's your status?
Not even a scratch.
Got any other lines?
Not even a scratch.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
Help me out here.
That's a negative.
Attack my target.
That's a negative.
APS 420. Oh no. Should be better now. Oh, which version is it? This is the Kilrathi Saga with a patch to let me play in a higher resolution. Which is why. So it's widescreen right now because there's no cockpit in the simulator, but with the cockpit it becomes 4:3. But anyway, yeah, so it's with a patch to let it run in a higher resolution, and also with the PlayStation FMV, which looks a little better than the PC ones. And yeah, I don't know what the music sounds like in the DOS version, because yeah, the GOG version is just the DOS version running in DOSBox, probably with the music set up incorrectly. But yeah, this is the Kilrathi Saga version, which is basically a port to Windows. And somebody put out basically a patch you can use to turn the GOG DOS version into the Kilrathi version, Saga version. And then there's a patch on top of that to like sort of add this high resolution stuff and just make it work a little better. It also controls much better, like it has a much more accurate, like much more precision in like turning with the joystick. Which PlayStation? PlayStation 1. Alright. Mission complete. Mission 5. Navigate through asteroid field to within 1,000 meters of jump buoy. Which, like, I remember asteroid fields just like not really being a thing in this game. Still getting a little trouble with the drop frames, so I might need to check on something. Yeah, like these asteroids are basically a non-factor. Can I even shoot them? Not that I need to, because they don't move. So like, who cares?
Mission objectives accomplished.
We did it. Yeah, they're just a total non-factor. I don't know why they even bothered. Oh, and now, but now there's like enemies. Whoops. Yeah, I think maybe they were going to do something with asteroids, and then they decided against it. I don't know. Launch a missile at him. I'm in kind of a big, slow ship. Actually, like a bunch of enemies. Oh god. Did I get hit with a... What happened? Okay. Kind of trouble there for a minute. I was like Star Wars. Alright, did it. Music is so quiet. Maybe I need to turn the game up a little more, which I will do. Usually I have people asking me to turn the game volume down, but I think I might have went a little too far down. I have not read the novelization. I think that's the one I just did. Engage enemy Corvette and destroy. Do I have... I do have torpedoes. Okay. Yeah, there was like a Kickstarter or something with George Oldsey. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, I'm getting crazy drop frames, so... Give me just a moment. Okay, I have checked everything there is to check. Apparently my internet is just going bad today. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's like dropping frames like crazy. Be a shame if I had to cancel the stream because of this. Hopefully it'll clear up. But so I think torpedoes in this work kind of pretty much the same as they do in Wing Commander 2, where you gotta like get within a certain distance and then start locking on, which takes like 10 plus seconds. Come on. And I don't know if I need to get close or if it's... Let's see. I'm gonna... Shoot the torpedo down. Nope. They did not shoot the torpedo down.
Objectives accomplished.
Okay. Engage enemy Corvette and fighter cover with wingmen. Used to hang on loading explosion sound. Well, it's not like it's totally smooth on my end. It's just I'm looking over at OBS and it's telling me I'm getting dropped frames and my upload speed is way lower than it should be. The number of kilobits that are going out. Turn that off. All right. Whoops. I want to take care of these guys first. Now, if I remember right, wingmen in this game have a bad habit of killing themselves on capital ships. They love to just... Oh, well, he got the... Okay, I guess he was fighting the other Darkit. Wow. The, ITTS mark is, like, off-screen. It's... actually kind of hard to hit this guy. Like, look at how far away that is. What the heck? How fast is this guy going? He doesn't look like he's going that fast. There we go. Let's get him with the torpedo. I think we need to be... Oh yeah, see, they're trying to... Yeah, Toby just died. Yeah, they love to kill themselves on the cap ships. I think you need to be within 1.5... No? How close you gotta be? Within 1,000? Yeah, the green dot is the lead indicator. I think the idea is this ship, this giant... Why is it not locking on? I have torpedo selected, as far as I know. Yeah, the torpedo's not locking on. That's weird. Oh, you know what? I think I know what's going on. It's the weird system with this game where you can like launch multiple missiles at once. I don't know why you would want to. Okay, except I don't know why I had to like launch a torpedo before it would start locking on with the next one. Okay, even though that was locked on, it just sort of like fucked off into space. Not sure what the deal is there. Let's give it a third try. Yeah, that's just like, I don't know why you would ever want to do that. So it's just kind of complicating overcomplicating the controls for no reason. No, it's not locking on. Why are you not locking on? I don't know. Is this one gonna finally, like, go after the target? Yes. There we go.
Mission objectives accomplished.
I don't know why I had so many technical difficulties with the torpedoes there. That was really strange. Right. Lay mines before enemy transports and fighter cover jump in. Engage and destroy transports and fighters. Alright. So I already have the mines selected. Will I be streaming tomorrow? I will not, because, well, mainly because I just don't want to compete with the Game Awards. No, I was definitely close enough to lock on, like at that first mission where I used the torpedoes, I locked on from like at least 10k away. I feel like laying like 4 mines in space is dumb. I don't think these are like the Star Wars mines that like shoot. You have to actually run into these. Alright, here's a Darket. And yeah, this bomber is like not really suited for dogfighting. Like it turns really slow. And you know, moves really slow also, but shoot that turret off. Oh well. I don't know if the mines got him or what, or it was me shooting them. What? Where is that torpedo going? It was locked on. I don't know what's going on with the missiles or the torpedoes in this game. Anyway, I'll just shoot this guy.
Mission objectives accomplished.
I don't think this game is like Wing Commander Saga in that I don't think you're in like massive danger of getting killed if you're too close to one of those big ships if they blow up. I guess it's cat. Yeah, you're right. It's not dog fighting. It's cat fighting. The Gauntlet. You have 10 minutes to destroy as many enemy ships as possible. Well, you know what? We'll save that one for later. Because that's like 10 minutes. I'll end the stream on that. Alright. Okay. So, before I do the briefing, what I want to do is load my original save file and do all the dialogue paths choices I didn't take. Like, what if, you know, we have our prime, you know, our main timeline. What about the timeline where Blair is just a dick for no reason?
Yeah, well, you haven't been monitoring transmissions like I have. If you did, you would jump sector in a nano.
Play along. This guy's a loon. It must be a lot of work carrying all that paranoia around. I suggest you stow it.
Oh, you'll be asking for another dose of paranoia from Radio Rollins real soon. You want the straight dope around here? You come to me. I'd even save your life.
Yeah, I will be streaming on Friday. At least that's the plan. Alright. What if we were a dick to Vagabond?
What's he hiding? They must have had their reasons.
They don't seem interested in sharing them, do they?
He's mad about, you know, his record being expunged. But he looks so fucking sad about that. Like, it's so frustrating to him. Alright, and I don't think there were any other dialogue choices, so let's go back to the save file I made and do our first briefing. Are we gonna... Yeah, we are gonna win, so Biff Tannen, aka Maverick, is the one character where we are supposed to be a dick to him. That actually being a dick to him is what gives you the positive result. But anyway, let's attend the briefing.
Ah, come in, Colonel. Time to put that reputation of yours to the test. Confed intelligence tells us that the Karathi presence is growing here in the Orsini system. You and your wingman are to fly routine patrol of these 3 zones, sweep the area of any hostiles you may encounter. Understood?
Completely, sir.
Is the game audio still too low?
These are the mission objectives. Oh, and one last thing. Hobbs, you're on my wing for this one. Dismissed, and good luck.
Yeah, Maverick, Hobbs, and Maniac are all returning characters. Well, and Tolwyn, although Tolwyn looks pretty different. He's Malcolm McDowell now instead of the guy from Spider-Man, J. Jonah Jameson. Go talk to Rachel. Can I be a dick to Rachel? Let's see.
Chief Tech Rachel Coriolis, welcome to the Victory, Colonel. Heard you're flying with Hobbs on this one.
You got a problem with that, Chief?
No, sir, not at all. I think it's about time. That cat's one hell of a pilot. Here she is, one Hellcat 5. She's prepped, primed, loaded, locked, and ready to kick some ass.
Thanks. What about ordnance?
It's all taken care of. The captain downloads the mission specs to me. I dope out the weapons requirements, so you're set to go.
Oh yeah?
In the future, Colonel, you have the option of choosing your own weapons. Or you can trust my judgment and fly with my default loadout. I promise, Colonel, never to disappoint.
Thank you. Yeah, looks like I'm getting dropped frames again. Damn. That is like really bad. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, there's like nothing there's no reason why this should be happening right now. My internet's been fine for the past like several months. What the heck? Well, it seems to be clearing up a bit, so continue into the mission. You've seen the Wing Commander movie? I have. It's bad. Alright, yeah, now we got an actual cockpit. The like joystick that's supposed to move with your joystick is a little messed up. That's a shame.
Sighted enemy craft, Colonel.
When did that come out? It was like 2000 or somewhere around there.
What's your status?
I'm happy to report that I've suffered no damage.
Say goodnight, kitty.
Alright, so... This is pretty much, the actual, like, in-flight gameplay. Pretty much, Wing Commander 1 and 2, but in 3D. True 3D. Did I break? It seems to have cleared up now. It should be better now. Yeah, there's like a... I guess it's in 3D now, which is neat. But we're still like just flying patrols, so we just go from nav point to nav point.
Sighted enemy craft, Colonel.
You see, this is like a really bad habit. This game really encourages you to get like right on their ass to shoot them. It makes it much easier to hit them if you're like right up behind an enemy, which is fine in Wing Commander because your ship is agile enough to just boost away or hit the brakes if you're gonna crash into them. But you do that in the X-Wing series, you're gonna crash and die. So it promotes bad habits.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Excellent work, Colonel. I can see now that your reputation is well deserved.
You're cleared for landing, Colonel.
So you still gotta ask for clearance, but now you can just hit the autopilot, and you'll auto land. Keep one side, don't try to flip-flop.
Pretty slick flying, sir.
Thanks, Chief.
I mean, I could try that, just like hit the afterburner, then go past them, then turn around. It's just sort of a way to get behind them. Yes, this very necessary scene.
Congratulations, old friend.
Yeah, just like old times, huh?
I must say, it certainly felt good to be back out there again. My gratitude for your trust in me is endless.
Forget it, Hobbs. You're back where you belong now.
So I can go to the flight deck, but I don't know that there's ever a reason to most of the time. Yeah. Nothing there. And I actually can't even go to the next briefing yet, because I gotta like talk. This game is like, it's like half between the space sim and half point and click adventure game. Except, without the puzzles, it's just dialogue. Vaquero.
Good day, sir.
At ease, Lieutenant. Carry on.
Sorry, sir. It's Vaquero from the Celeste system. You can tell a lot about a system from its music, you know? Some places it's all minor chords. Makes you just want to run out and do a suicide mission. But this is bright. Heats your blood, makes you want to live a long life.
Now, are you a pilot, Lieutenant, or a musician?
Oh, I'm a pilot, sir. Pretty good one, too. Check my kill scores. But my family, they made guitars for many generations. I've got one that's almost 200 years old. The sound just keeps getting richer. Someday, I'm gonna open a cantina and bring in the best to play that guitar. A place for old fighter jacks like you and me.
Well, you better line up some other customers. Might not be many of us left.
Oh yeah, it'll be open to one and all. And me, I'll just sit back, gaze at the beautiful women, and listen to the music. He's not focused.
Sounds good to me. It's a nice dream, Vaquero. Hang on to it.
You bet, sir. Some of these guys, they actually like the killing. Me, I'll just walk away when this is all over.
Yeah, I mean, I think all the actors in this do a pretty good job. It's just they don't really have a lot to work with. Like, you know, everyone, including like even Maverick, is just, you know, he's a pretty vanilla guy. He doesn't really have any anything complicated going on. I mean, I guess he's got the thing with Angel. That's about it. All right, talk to Cobra. Well, there's this, which is just eye-rolling, like...
It's time we talk, Lieutenant.
Ain't much to talk about, sir. You've flown with it, and you both got the job done.
If you're referring to Hobbs...
I can't fly with him, sir.
If you stay on this ship, you'll have to sooner or later.
Don't put me in a position of having to defend him. I won't do it.
Why?
Let's just say I'm hardwired that way, and nothing you do is gonna change that.
Look... I'll try and keep you two separate on offensive assignments.
I'm not asking for special favors.
We need every good pilot we've got, and just so you know, I'd trust Hobbs with my life.
That's your choice.
Which is like, so yeah, it's like she's racist, which is ironic because she's black. Like, come on, get out of here with that. But then... Also, I mean, I shouldn't get into it now if you haven't seen the game yet, because it'd be spoilers. But, I don't know. It's like... It's framed as if, oh, she needs to get over this. She needs to, you know, she's got some character development she's got to go through, like, but, like... Because obviously she's wrong to feel that way, right? But is she, though? Is she wrong? I don't know. Yeah, like she's kind of vindicated by things that we don't need to talk about now. Yeah, let's turn, I'm just gonna bump up the game volume just a little bit more. Okay, no one's in gunnery. So... I guess that was it, we just needed to talk to Vaquero and Cobra. Yeah, and it's time for the next briefing. So, before we do the next briefing, let's just be a dick to Vaquero for no reason.
He's not focused.
Are you sure your heart's in this, Vaquero?
Don't get me wrong. I like my job. But some of these guys, they actually like the killing. Me, I'll just walk away when this is all over.
Is there? Yeah, there might be. I don't think there's anyone on the flight deck right now. Feel like a terminal somewhere. There's one here. Let's just check the flight deck again. Yeah, no one's here. Time to attend the briefing.
Let's get started, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
One of our tracking stations report Kilrathi activity in these regions. I'd like you to run a patrol through there, sweep the areas. The station's report is sketchy. You might encounter some sort of Kilrathi cap ship. Go to it, Colonel.
Kilrathi cap ship.
So, these are the mission objectives. Oh, and one last thing.
So I can pick anybody now. So I guess we'll just go from left to right. So we'll do Vagabond.
Vagabond, I want you as my wingman. Dismissed, and good luck.
Kind of leaving Hobbs hanging here. But you know, maybe flying that mission is like getting other people to be like, well, okay, I guess we gotta, you know. Oh, there's the loadout terminal. And I wanted to talk to her, which I don't know. Maybe this is what talking to her does. So this image rec. I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Is there anything else? What else could it be? Leech, dumbfire, heat seek, image rec. Yeah, why not? I can't like put a torpedo on this thing, so. Oh. Right, you could just pick your ship. So you could do the Thunderbolt, which does come with the torpedo. So I'll do that. Because he did say, Eisen did say there could be a cap ship, so probably best to pack a torpedo. Yeah, believe me, I'm pretty annoyed with what they did with Hobbs here too, but I mean technically they didn't do that with Hobbs here, actually. It's specifically in the PC version. Because there's a certain cutscene that does not play in this version of the game. And even though I am using the PlayStation video files here, I don't think it'll play anyway. Because I think they just removed the trigger for that scene. Oh, changing her loadout changes her disposition towards you? That's pretty funny. Well, I wasn't planning on doing the Rachel route, so it's fine.
We got company.
Oh, really? You get extra Excalibur missions if you... Huh. Well, okay. I guess I could stick with whatever she wants in the future. Well, I don't know what you were expecting, flying like that.
We got company.
Oh, so it's just a transport, it looks like. I think. Yeah. I think there's a, yeah, there's someone on my 6, hopefully a Vagabond. Hey, he did. Vagabond does have my back. Good job, Vagabond. Alright. Is that gonna do the trick? Might have been intercepted. Or maybe not. Maybe it hit. Couldn't tell. I have not played any mods for Prophecy.
What's your status?
Not a scratch on me.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Hey, score one for our side, Colonel. You're clear to land.
Alright. Can I talk to... What do these other guys have to say?
No problems here, Colonel.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
Ajax.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
Alright. Yeah, I tried to do like the secret ops for Prophecy, but there was just one mission that I just could not do because the enemy just kept destroying the hangar bay of my like they kept damaging the hangar bay of my capital ship, which just happened like really quickly. And when that happens, it's just like, oh, well, you can't land, so you lose instantly. Well, yeah, I just wanted to see what they had to say. What all those cap ships by the Victory had to say, because they all sounded like they all had like a different ops officer, which is neat. My call sign is not Colonel, that's my rank. Call sign is Maverick. Everyone's just calling me Colonel because you know, I'm a Colonel, I'm high up. That's about as high as you can get and still be flying a fighter craft. Mission 3. Kind of getting into the swing of things. Check the flight deck again. Go to lift. Alright, what do we got? We got Rachel.
Hey,
She's
Colonel.
looking at the Excalibur on her tablet.
Let me know if I'm out of line here, but the word is there's a test pilot flying in on one of the new Excaliburs. Is that true?
Oh, Command doesn't tell me everything.
I hope it's true. I can't wait to get my hands dirty with one of those pups.
You really like your job, don't you?
I just hope the test pilot's not some priss who won't let me touch his equipment.
I gotta give it to you. You really get to the point.
Yeah, well, I never really cared much for gray areas. That's why I do what I do. Either an engine part works or it doesn't.
Machines don't lie.
Not as much as people do, anyway.
Should be a little hard on people.
They gotta pass inspection, same as anything else. Of course, I got certain hours for that.
And do we keep this schedule posted, Chief? Do you?
Only for a select few, sir.
Okay. It's just the thing from Angel again.
I hope the fight.
Yeah. So, and yeah, I did stream and make a video for Wing Commander Saga a while back. Alright. Anybody in gunnery control? No. Double check to make sure no one went to the flight deck. No, so attend the briefing.
Ready to get down to business?
Yes, sir.
Confed has a cargo ship loaded with med supplies that must be escorted to this jump point. Now, unfortunately, news of this shipment somehow leaked out. You will undoubtedly come under Karathi attack. Good luck, Colonel.
So, these are the mission objectives. Oh, and one last thing. Vaquero, I like you on my wing for this one.
Try Vaquero.
Dismissed, and good luck.
Okay, so we'll just go with her recommendation, I guess. Could I at least like change ship, or does that count? It's like changing her recommended loadout. Eh. Like, how long does it take to download 5 megabytes on a 56K? Is that like an hour or longer? Because I definitely downloaded, when I had a 56K modem, I definitely downloaded things that were bigger than 5 megabytes. Although, you know, that was after, oh, did the game just crash? It sure did. Okay, well, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come.
So, Vaquero.
Alright, let's try that again. So, I think one of these ships is supposed to have the slide mode, right? Or is that only the Excalibur? We're gonna escort this transport. Common space sim activity. Guy's kind of alone with the transport. Alright, we got him. How's the transport doing? It's doing totally fine. Unless it has like no shields in the back. How many player ships are there? Yeah, I don't know. You want me to trust your loadouts, but then you saddle me with heat seekers. Like, why? Oh, Corvette. Yikes. Fine. So, capital ships are actually, like, really dangerous in this game. Oh, God. Yeah, they're just pounding me. Alright. Forget it. Forget it. Reckons, yeah. Anything that happened in the, you know, the expansions is just like memory hold. It never happened. Oh no, did they get the transport? Or is it just bad music because there's like a bunch of guys? No, transport's fine. Yeah. And hey, thanks, Bucky. I'm happy to help. I have heavy damage. Yeah, I'm not in a good way, but it's okay because I think the mission's over. Just need to get to the jump buoy.
Thanks for the escort, Colonel. Initiating jump sequence.
Mission objectives accomplished.
See, whenever this game like puts me in a ship that doesn't have a torpedo, I feel naked.
What's your status?
My machine is clean, sir.
My machine is clean.
What's your status?
We're sitting pretty, sir.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Well, I guess the colonel's on a
Oh, I have heavy damage. I see. That's why the music was sounded bad. Signaling that bad things were happening, which I suppose bad things were happening to my ship. If I fly too close. I mean, I don't think I took much damage in the dogfights. It was all the stupid Corvette. It's like really hard to hit those turrets when they're pounding you.
You really smoked him, Colonel.
Thanks, Chief.
I thought she would get pissed off at you for messing up the ship, but I guess I didn't mess up the ship enough. I have decided which girl I'm going for. Right. Oops, no. Mission 4. Check the flight deck. No one here. So we kill board. And yeah, I have decided Flint. Yeah, funny how I'm already at the top. I don't know why they don't, you know, order this by rank, considering that it's a digital kill board. Wow, there's like no one around, huh?
Sir?
You're judging me.
Flint, right?
So you have looked at the flight roster.
Are you making a request, Lieutenant?
Sir, I come from a long line of fighter pilots. My brother, my father, his father before him. I guess you could say it's in my blood.
Your point being...
I know your record. I would have at least expected you to take a look at the victories. We've racked up our share of kills. We're not scrubs out here.
Nobody said you were.
Suppose you're afraid I'll peel off the first time we engage.
What about the 20th time? Or the 30th? Will you fatigue even a split second or get a twitchy finger? The wingman I fly with? I need guarantees.
Respectfully, sir, if you only fly when there are guarantees, you won't be flying much.
Tough luck.
I'm the boss here. Oh, she has a point. Do you have any recommendations?
Oh, I wouldn't presume to do your job for you, sir. I just work here.
I don't know if like talking to one person can sometimes cause like another person to show up. I don't know if it's that kind of game. Hasn't happened so far. But let's see what happens if we go the other way. Or did I not load the save file?
Tough luck. I'm the boss here. I'm sorry you feel that way, Lieutenant. But I gotta go with my gut.
Damn, bro, you told her. Okay. You don't really get that much of a reaction out of them when you're a dick, which just further emphasizes that you should be a dick, except to Maverick or to a Maniac.
Let's get down to business, shall we?
I'm ready, sir.
Corvette civilian transport ship is moving through the Oceania area. She's going to need an escort, especially since intel reports that Karathi are testing a new cloaked missile. Corvette has codenamed these new weapons skippers because they apparently skip in and out of cloak every few seconds to maintain contact with their target. Now you can see them 1 second, then they're gone the next. There are a lot of civilian lives at stake here, girl.
I'll do my best, Captain.
I'm sure you will.
So, these are the mission objectives. Oh, and one last thing.
I know all about the story of this game because I've played it before. Alright, let's give Maniac a chance. Let's get him to grab his crotch.
Maniac, you're gonna be my wingman. Don't make me regret it. Dismissed, and good luck.
Alright. I'm sorry, Rachel, but if you're gonna give me a ship that doesn't have a torpedo, then we can't be friends. I guess it's still fine, as long as I don't change the missiles. Yeah, although there might be people in the chat who, or people watching who don't know how the game goes, so don't talk too openly about spoilers. And yeah, I hate it. It's real dumb. For lots of reasons, but we can get to that when we get to it in the game. It's party time. Ready to rock and roll. Oh.
Enemy target destroyed.
I think the wingmates in this game are actually like an upgrade over the ones in previous ones. They're actually decent at getting kills.
Ready to rock and roll.
Eat your heart and spit it out, Darren.
What's your status?
They can't touch me.
Oh yeah, the arrow for the slide. Well, I feel like the most dangerous thing in this game is the capital ships. I mean, I suppose the slide could help with the capital ships, but didn't I just have the arrow and it didn't seem to be working? I don't know why. Torpedo.
Ready to rock and roll. Ready to rock and roll.
But, having a torpedo is kind of a big deal. Assuming they actually work right. Uh-oh.
Unable to reach mission objective.
Oh no. Did I just fail the mission? Did I get distracted by this thing? Skipper fired? Oh. I didn't even notice it. Why is space dark blue? I don't know. Well, let's see what they have to say now that we've failed. If I... How do I... There we go. Eject. Oh, you can just replay. Huh. Well, let's do that then. So, right. They don't really do a lot to alert you that the skipper's fired. At least in Wing Commander Saga, they'd be like, hey, there's torpedoes incoming. That was just like, it just came out of nowhere. Okay. Yeah, Wing Commander 1 and 2 did have blue space. It is kind of surprising that they kept it for this game. Alright. Ready to rock and roll. Ready to rock and roll. Can you shut up?
Break and attack.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
You would think he would just do that on his own. Especially considering that he's Maniac. Is that the skipper? What is that? No. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't matter. I guess maybe it's an escape pod or something.
It's party time.
Party time.
Break and attack.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
I assume the skipper comes from the Corvette. Wait, I think it's there. I think it was on my map or on my radar. Yep. There it is. Oh shit. It's getting way too close. Got it. Okay. Now, this is kind of ridiculous because, like they never have you... Well, good job. They never have you, like, intercept a torpedo that can't cloak, which seems ridiculous to me. Heavily skip frames. Uh-oh. The torpedo hit. Oh, whatever. I don't need to kill that. It's not what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Hopefully it's not still skipping. The numbers look good to me right now. another Corvette, or is it the same one? The jitteriness of the motion. I mean, yeah, it does look jittery, and that would make sense if it's using integers. Well, kind of on my own here now. Yeah, I remember this being a problem of like your wingmen just throwing themselves upon the capital ships and dying, or you know, blowing themselves up. And it's I don't know if there's a way to like get them to not do that. Maybe if you, once all the fighters are dead, you tell them to like get back on your wing. Alright, just gotta wait for them to jump out. You gotta get close for the torpedo run, just like Wing Commander 2, I suppose. Right, so you gotta just like get right up next to them. It's a particular issue with Maniac. Well, we'll try the others and see how they do.
Initiating jump sequence.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Oh, you could tell your wingmen to attack the torpedo.
What's your status?
We're sitting pretty, sir.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
What's your status?
No problems here, Colonel.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
How come I can't ask to, oh, I'm just not close enough.
Clearance, TCS Victory.
Good news, Colonel. As soon as you land, we're jumping to the Tomeo system, which is reported to be kitty-free. And we got the cush job of assisting with the Excalibur test flights.
Bah. Yeah, it's a little annoying having to wait for the, you know, transports or whatever to get to the jump point, but it's not that long.
The good news is we scooped up Maniac. The bad news is he's still on the flight roster.
Swell.
Well, good going, dumbass. Can you tell your wingmen to like attack a specific turret? Like if you say attack my target and you have a turret targeted, will they do that? Shockwave games. Oh yeah, why did he just talk about that like top secret ship on like open comms? Good question.
Ah, Colonel. Which way to the bridge? Conrad's expecting my tech debriefing.
I caught some of the incoming radio, Major. How long have you carried that flash handle?
since my first day at Academy. I don't think you should ever apologize for sporting a little style. That baby's still classified, folks. You think you could keep your people at bay a while, Colonel?
Christopher Blair.
Ah, I read about you back when I was flying with training wheels. Is it true pilots don't get older, they just get better?
This kid's a smartass. That's true.
You know, that's true.
True.
I just love the way he says it.
The good ones. Maybe someday kids will read about you.
Was Batman the animated series on at this point? Oh wait, can I look at it? It's there. Yeah, the way, like, what they do with Flash, with that character, is just, it really makes no sense to me. But I think we'll see it pretty quick here. Alright, nothing going on here.
They ought to shoot that kid, you ask me. At least strap him to one of my thrusters on the next mission.
As usual, Maniac, your solution to the problem is brainless.
Well, any chance I get, I'm up in the air. I mean, they're gonna have to pry my dead carcass out of the cockpit.
Oh, stop banging your chest. You're gonna bruise it. The Colonel will deal with him.
Oh, look, the Colonel is a spineless...
I wouldn't finish that sentence if I were you, Major.
We were just speculating on when the new pilot might pull his own weight.
Uh-huh. Play it. They're right. Play it by the book. They're right. Well, one way or another, we'll find out what Flash is made of. I guarantee you that.
Does he pat you like that?
Yeah, let's try to avoid anything contentious right now. Except for the contentious stuff in the game right now, like the way they treat Flash, which I think is totally unfair. Oh. Hobbs and Eisen.
I wish they wouldn't send me these Academy hotshots.
Youth and wisdom.
Please, everybody, let's not.
It's still your ship, Captain.
He answers only to Admiral Talwyn. Colonel, we're under attack. Launch all fighters. Red alert! Red alert! Launch all fighters! Launch all fighters! This is not a drill! This is not a drill!
Oh, okay. We're just go straight from the elevator to scrambling. Okay, I was hoping to save after that, but whatever. I mean, you have the military call sign. Oh yeah. Right. Go, go, go. The whole thing about call signs is you don't get to pick a cool one, right? You just, it's like, it's supposed to be like the most embarrassing thing about you, so you don't get a call sign like Maverick or like fucking, I don't know, Iceman. You don't get to be cool. Video's lagging. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I see that. It's dropping frames again. That is unfortunate. It's probably pretty tough to lose this. That it? Got any more? We do have more. Alright. He's hot today. Okay, I think it should be better. I have not heard Tom Wilson's Back to the Future song. Or fan song. Does he sing in character as Biff? Oh. Got a little too close to the sun there, but it's okay. It's a near miss. Oh, is that a bomber? Oh, okay. That was not a near miss. Yeah, see, bad habit even in this game. I get like it. Why do they bother with these stupid, you know, heat seekers? I need a missile I can shoot. Yeah, I want to take out the pack as, you know, priority, just like when Commander Saga. Take out the bombers.
Mission objectives accomplished.
But looks like we're fine. Did they even take a hit? No, doesn't look like it.
What's your status?
Not even a scratch.
What's your status?
We're sitting pretty, sir.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Looks like Tomeo ain't as peaceful as HQ thought, huh? Big surprise. You're clear to land. Oh, by the way, supposedly we got the best fighter in the galaxy and all it did was collect dust on the flight deck? Flashman just set out that firefight in the barracks.
Yeah, they're complaining about the fact that there could have been 4 fighters out there. Mission 6. Alright, because I wanted to go back to mission 5 and see the alternate paths for the dialogue. Which is, whoops. But, you know, disagree.
Play it by the book.
With these guys, which you really shouldn't do.
Call on that. It's out of my hands. Thanks for telling me.
And then, oh, and that's it. Alright. Can I access the main terminal from here? Doing gunnery control? Yes, okay. There we go. So, load into the mission. I'm just pulling way ahead of everybody. Talk to Flash.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm waking up now, sir.
Didn't you hear that scramble alarm?
Yeah, it woke me up for a minute.
We were under attack, for God's sakes!
My talents won't be wasted on your little skirmishes.
Yeah, well, people were dying out there, you son of a bitch.
It's a war. People die all the time.
You've never seen it, have you?
Seen what?
Never seen pilots, people you know, getting fried in their own cockpit.
I do my part for comfort.
Did anyone die out there? I didn't notice anybody.
I've never met anyone as frightened as you.
You think what you want. I've got my orders.
Yeah. And you'll find refuge in that just as long as you can.
Hello. Okay, got a little weird sound in that one, so yeah, I don't know. Oh, talk to Rachel. So we actually got like a semi-significant branch point here.
Just like I figured there's a real dick on the other end of the leash.
What, he's not letting you do your job?
These loving hands, I can tweak anything and make it run a little better.
Of course, and a little grease never hurt.
Maybe he doesn't need me now, but there's gonna come a time when he's flying a paste and glue special, and then see what kind of servicing he gets. I bet you'd like to take her out for a shakedown spin. You know, if you swing by at the right time, you just might find the key in the ignition.
Stay clear of trouble. Whew. I'd love to fly that ship. It's been a long time since I've done any joyriding.
Well, then you owe it to yourself.
So this is where you get the choice to either be the cool guy and fly the cool ship and suffer no consequences for it, and yet be more popular as a result. Or you could be, oh, I'm gonna be lame and follow the rules, and you get nothing out of it. Employee of the Month sticker. Where is that? I didn't notice it. Is it in the bar? Is it in the berth? I didn't notice it. Anyway. Let's attend the briefing. Oh, behind Rachel at the bar. Didn't see it.
The only reason we're not under attack right now is because the Karathi have bigger fish to fry, and they've targeted Tamayo too. Their transports are already moving in. Now, if you and your wing can cut through the fighter cover, we might have a shot of destroying those transports. Now, we're gonna need a lot of firepower, and we're gonna need it fast. Scramble everybody. I want those flight decks empty.
Right away, sir.
Huh. Alright, well, yeah, actually, I was going to load anyway to see the alternate. Did I not load? Oh, right. You have to talk to Flash, get into that argument, then do this.
That Excalibur's one hell of a ship.
Oh.
But just like I figured, there's a real dick on the other end of the leash.
Yeah, at least one of those I recognize even from just covering it now, but I did recognize Chris Roberts there.
Whew, stay clear of trouble. I'm not interested in stepping on the Major's toes.
Well, forget I ever mentioned it then.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway. But if we don't do that, if we decided to be cool,
You'll never guess what's gassed up and ready to go.
see, everyone's in on it. Look at this. Try this thing out. Can I get torpedoes on this? Looks like it can't do torpedoes. Oh well. I am in fact playing through Wing Commander 3 for an upcoming video. Won't be for a while because it's going to be a big video. But yeah. I don't know if the auto aim is on by default, because if it isn't, I don't remember what the button is to turn it on.
Sighted enemy craft, Colonel.
Let's see. The slide works. So yeah, if you don't have Blint do that thing for you, you get to do this in a lame regular ship. Reaper gun. Let's try the Reaper gun. Yeah, the auto aim is on, so it is auto aiming at the ITTS like lead target. The Reaper gun seems pretty good. Oh, see, if that's the problem, is I think it's like going to the center of the ship. Control A is auto target, yeah, because I might need to turn it off if I want to hit the turrets. Oh god. Imagine if I got this thing. I mean, I've already damaged it. They're not going to be happy about that. So get out there already. I'm surprised they're waiting for my permission. Good job, Hobbs. Well, he did a lot better than Maniac did. Control S to disable smart targeting. No. Back off. Shoot him in the back. Yeah, it's weird. The mission design in this game is... It's kind of like... kind of primitive compared to like everything else. Can I like get a blind spot here? I can. No.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Now we know what that machine can really do.
You see, literally everybody just thinks you're cool for doing this. And everybody thinks you're lame if you don't. So there's like no upside to playing by the rules.
Way out of line, Colonel.
Somebody had to step up to the plate, mister.
You think Confed wants some old man risking their state-of-the-art test vehicles, huh?
Where do you learn to spew all this crap? Doesn't the Academy teach kids to fly anymore?
Listen, old-timer, I don't have to take this from you. I think it's time to teach you a lesson. Meet me at the simulator 0900 and we'll see who knows how to fly.
And then you don't get to do this.
This punk's not worth it. Time to teach this punk a lesson. On one condition. If you lose, you put in for a transfer to combat pilot status. Aboard the Victory.
If that'll make you feel better. I'd ask you to shine my shoes if I win, but I like my shoes too much.
Get to the sim. Alright, so everybody's waiting.
I guess you two are itching to go at each other.
Well, sir, I just got...
As a rule, I'm not too big on these needless displays of macho crap. You're taking a big risk morale-wise. And if you lose, you won't be too popular around here, so I'm gonna give you a word of advice, Colonel. Kick the little twerp's ass.
See, even Eisen thinks you're cool. Like, what the heck? Alright, let's do it.
Okay, here we go. I promise I'll make this as quick as possible. Age does wear down talent, doesn't it?
Whoops. Forgot to set my power settings. So he actually is way better at flying than like anyone we've come up against so far. Like, look at them. Look at these moves. He's going nuts. Now he's trying. Oh no. We're dropping frames here. What a time to drop frames. We might be here a while, just like circling each other like this. So it's not the worst time for that to happen, I suppose.
Next thing you'll be flying is a wheelchair, Grandpa.
Yikes.
Age does wear down talent, doesn't it?
Look at him go. This is actually kind of hard. Come on. I guess we kind of got to play chicken because otherwise he's just gonna keep playing keep away forever. Definitely a low projectile speed game, so it is very hard to hit a target who really doesn't want to be hit. Just look at him. There we go. Oh, got a couple hits there. Okay, I don't know what happened there. He just sort of like lost his drive. Did he run out of afterburners? Aha, I got him. What stick am I using? I'm using a Thrustmaster T16000 with the throttle.
Another combat pilot, but it's a whole nother thing fighting the Korathi out there.
And yeah, so you do this and you unlock him as a wingman. Yeah, he just ran out of juice. Huh. Yep, hand stick. I mean, I want the option to have him as a wingman. Why not?
Continues to be worth reading. I fail to see it. The natural resources are utterly depleted. It remains a source of slave labor, but the population has never been particularly malleable. Slaves we have no shortage of. The Terrans want this system, they shall have it. Nevertheless, my liege, I bristle at the thought of... They will call it... what is that strange word they have? Surrender. is not that. This system shall serve as a message to the apes. Since it is no longer of use to us, we shall render it useless to them as well. As always, my liege, the way is choice.
Huh, it's funny that it's like actually, like it does seem like they actually put some thought into it. Yeah, he just has his foot on the gas constantly, and it works great until he runs out of gas. And real quick, I just want to go back and let's see what happens if you lose.
Okay, here we go. I promise I'll make this as quick as possible. You know, on second thought, Colonel, you'll find my shoes in the barracks.
Damn.
Too bad, old man. Looks like the kid was right. Well, it just proves what I've said all along. You are overrated.
Yeah.
I'll be moving on to greener pastures, Colonel. I wish I could say it's been fun.
Oh, and you even get that little epilogue of him leaving. Alright, so go back to the Prime timeline. Wait, that's really Tim Curry? Huh. He's all over the place. I really think the Kilrathi prosthetics, whatever you want to call them, they don't look good. Like, their heads are too big. They're way too big. They look ridiculous.
Colonel, I'd like to apologize for some of the things I said.
Some?
Well, I still think I could have beat you 2 out of 3.
Care to go at it again?
Nah. From now on, I'll prove it to you out there. That is, if you figure I'm good enough to be your wingman.
You're on the roster. You'll get your shot, same as everyone.
Thank you.
Like, he had a bad attitude, but, like, he's not wrong that, like, I mean, being a test pilot is a legitimate job. That's kind of an important thing. Like, you don't want to go out into space in an untested ship. Somebody's got to do that. I feel like this series has it out for test pilots, because they did the same thing with Maniac in, you know, the expansion for 2. Have we got anybody? Oh. Oh man, time for more Whitlin with Cobra.
Colonel, you know the Kilrathi may be using bioweapons here.
First I've heard of it.
Kilrathi has been preparing these kind of weapons for years. If they're not deployed here, they will be somewhere else.
Would you mind telling me how it is you know so much about the Kilrathi?
It doesn't matter if you believe me.
She knows something. She's full of it. She knows something. Well, that's where you're wrong. It does matter. It's just that someday I'd like to get the rest of the story.
The knife is just so ridiculous. How am I doing on kills? Pretty good. What are you, gunnery? Yes.
I flew here once. A lot of places to hide in this system. This your first time?
This is my home system. My father taught me everything he knew about flying here. He'd been planning to pass it all on to my brother, but Kilrathi had other plans.
sorry.
That's all right. Everyone's lost someone, right? They don't give you medals for it.
You haven't been back since? Well, which one was home?
That one. It was a beautiful world. Dark purple nights and burnt moons that chased each other across the sky. The insects would sing, different serenades depending on how close the moons were. Yeah. My brother and I would stay up listening. Do you remember the time before the war?
I don't let myself.
Sir, I have scores to settle here. I can't be on the sidelines for these engagements. I need to be part of what goes down.
I can't risk it with her.
Why not? What's the problem with her? Yeah, I don't understand what the problem is with her being
Give her a shot.
on the flight roster.
Flint, when you fly, are you gonna be my wingman or your brother's wingman?
But yeah, I mean, yeah, Cobra, she is like way more serious, so she's kind of out of place next to all these jokers who are just like don't seem to care about anything except their own ego, and they're all just trying to impress each other, except for her. Okay, so got that save file. Now let's go be a dick to Cobra for no reason.
She's full of it. Well, it's hard for me to believe someone I know so little about.
Her brother was just some fighter pilot who died, I guess. Yeah.
I can't risk it with her. Listen, I'm not sure I can afford to put you and your dead brother on my wing.
I mean, okay, so she's making it personal so she can fuck it up for everyone, but like, literally, like, you know, it's like we were just saying, like, literally everyone is just goofing off, like, I don't know, nobody's really taking this seriously except for Cobra, so I feel like she's not any more of a risk than anyone else. Alright. So let's do another briefing.
Let's get down to business, shall we?
Ready, sir.
The Karathi intentions in this area remain unclear. While we continue to gather intelligence, your task will be to corral the cats wherever possible. We wish particularly to shut off their access to the populated planets and this asteroid field. Let's try to put these Karathi raiders out of business permanently.
Ready to go, sir.
I like that enthusiasm. Dismissed.
So, these are the mission objectives.
But yeah, also, I mean, isn't
and one
Cobra
last thing.
making it personal? And speaking of Cobra, she's up next.
Cobra, I want you on my wing for this one. Dismissed, and good luck.
So also, there is like a system where like, when you are nice to a wingman, they'll sort of get an AI boost, like they get better at fighting, right? Or they'll, you know, if they don't like you, they won't follow your orders or something. Hellcat. Whoops. So the arrow has the drift, right? Although I don't know if my binding for the drift is working. But I'm gonna go with the good old Thunderbolt. Yeah, but they don't. So there is that whole system, but they don't really surface it anywhere that you would like really be able to tell. I mean, unless, you know, if you give them an order and they don't follow it, that's, I guess that would be the thing. That's really the only way to tell. I am not playing with the AI upscaled cutscenes, but I am playing with improved cutscenes. These are the cutscenes from the PlayStation version. Huh. So you can actually be too nice, or is that just maniac? Because I know you're supposed to be a dick to him. Huh. So yeah, they have this like whole system, and then like nobody's gonna notice it because they don't like surface it in a way that, you know, is easy to notice.
Break and attack.
Going after it.
Got him. Would this be a case of missing juice? Yeah, it definitely would. Like, it does at least have, like, the shield flash, which, you know, is actually more than the old games did, but, like, there's, like, basically no reaction when you hit them. I mean, I guess there's, like, pieces that fly off, but it doesn't really feel like an impact. Like, I don't know. It's not great, you know, not great hit reactions from the enemies here. It does, the shield flash is good. It's just, you know, once you get rid of the shield, there's barely any reaction. And yeah, the projectiles are like super slow. It's especially relative to like how fast the enemy, like everything moves. Like it's significantly harder to hit things in this game than it is in the previous ones because of that.
Break and attack.
Going after it.
Die!
Uh-oh. I think it crashed again. Yep, it sure did. That's unfortunate. Wonder if the DOS version is more stable, or if this is from the mod. Might have to... If this keeps up, I might have to change things up next time.
So, the Cobra...
Yeah. They hit the fuel. They shot the gas tank. This is a re-implementation that runs on Windows. It is. This is the Kilrathi Saga version of the game. Which is a Windows port of the game.
Enemy sighted, Colonel.
Hopefully I could just like port my save files over.
Break and attack.
Going after.
So I think, yeah, they have like a back turret. Although they don't seem to use it very well. They're not very accurate with it. I mean, it's just really hard to hit other ships in general. Like, it's fucking hard to hit the other ship, and they have a tough time hitting me as well. And it goes both ways. I don't remember having, like, the first time I played this, it was on the Kilrathi Saga, and I don't remember having many crashes. I mean, maybe it happened once or twice. I mean, it hasn't been, like, that bad so far. It's happened twice in, what, 2.5 hours? Yeah, for some reason, despite that, the Vactos being huge, it's, like, super hard to hit them for some reason.
Break and attack.
Going after.
Your heart and spit it out, Karen.
Yeah, like a lot of the time, like the you know, ITTS indicator is like straight up off screen because you gotta shoot so far ahead to intercept them. Oh, it's the stealth fighter, it's Straka. Straka are kind of a joke. Like even more in this game, I think, than in Wing Commander 2. Like, look at that. Stealth technology not worth the trouble. My internet?
Enemy sighted, Colonel.
I don't think it's my internet. Oh, the morale system. Yeah, like, look, where's the TTS indicator? It's, like, so far away from them. Like, that's just how this game rolls, I guess. It's just really hard to hit things in space. This is how it goes, unless you get, like, point blank. Like, it just, I feel like it just kind of encourages that. Will you get out there? Don't ask. Don't, like, wait for my information. Just do it. That's a destroyer.
Attack my target.
Yes, sir.
So this could go bad, but we gotta try it. So we gotta get nice and close. Got him. Aha.
Enemy sighted, Colonel.
Just your AOA angle of attack. Oh, there's a bunch of them. All right.
Break and attack.
Going after.
Alright, let's just dark it so it's pretty easy to thin the herd. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with the Wingman AI in this game. They're actually, you know, pulling their weight here, aside from Maniac with that capital ship, which might just be Maniac being Maniac.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Well, that went well.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Feels great kicking some furry butt in this system. We're moving on to Laconda 4. Intel says the Karathi presence there has increased. Hey, sir, I'm getting reports that Flint was a little wild out there. She been picking up pointers from old Maniac, huh? At any rate, you're clear to land.
Was she on like a different mission? I did mention the setup I using for this, but you know, might as well talk about it again. I am using a Thrustmaster T16000 flight stick with the throttle accessory. So you know, it's a HOTAS setup.
Pretty slick flying, sir.
Thanks, Chief.
Eight. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that there's ever anyone on the flight deck, but you can always check just in case. Vagabond. What version of the game is this? This is... well, let's talk to Vagabond.
Word is the Kilrathi have let this system pretty dry over the years.
Lokanda's always been hotly contested.
A few months ago, I heard stories about some backwater system the Kilrathi had under siege for months. But after they cleaned it out, they didn't just move on. They dusted it with some new biological weapon. The whole system supposedly a total biohazmat. Really ugly. No one can get near it. Rumor has it, Confed's quarantined that system. Nobody even talks about it.
There's nothing to worry about. He might be right. Nothing the cats do surprises me anymore. But if we do our job right, we're not gonna have to worry about that kind of thing.
But yeah, no worries, you know, it's a long stream, people hop on and off. So, you know, anybody who missed it the first time around. But yeah, so this is the PC version of the game. It's the Kilrathi Saga version, which is a port of the DOS version to Windows. but I've modified it further. I've installed a mod that increases the resolution of the in-flight parts, so it's basically running at my native resolution. And then on top of that, I've put in the I've subbed in the PlayStation video files, which look a little better than the PC ones, because they had like a better. They had better encoding, basically. They're less compressed. Alright. Obs.
I used to raid these planets.
Yeah, I know.
It puzzles me, these reports that the Kilrathi are surrendering the system. Surrender. Though I know the word in your language, I still fail in truly grasping it. I cannot guess at all what my one-time comrades might do. And Kilrathi are most dangerous when they are unpredictable.
Which is funny, Kilrathi, they're not like real cats at all. Real cats surrender all the time. They get into standoffs over their territory, and then one of them's got to slink away. A lot of the time they don't even fight, but one of them surrenders. Mission 8 talked. And let's see what we get if we are a dick to Vagabond for no reason.
There's nothing to worry about. Rawlins has been running off at the mouth again, hasn't he? A Kilrathi bioweapon? It's a fairy tale.
Just staring at him like, what's wrong with this guy? Yeah, this is like a really early use of green screen, right? Like, I guess it wasn't even green screen yet, it was blue screen, but like movies weren't really doing this yet. This was like, what, 1994?
Let's get started, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
We've still got more questions than answers on Kilrathi operations here. Some of the Kilrathi forces are pulling out, other elements are closing in on the Condor 4. Intel thinks they've got Warheads tipped with a new kind of bioweapon capable of spreading an epidemic over the whole planet within minutes. If Intel's correct, the half-life of this virus is over 500 years. Colonel, we can't let a single warhead slip through and strike the planet. If the warhead's bio, the civilians on Wakanda 4 they'll die slow deaths from a ravaging disease, and all we'll be able to do is pull out of here as fast as we can.
Do viruses have half-lives? Like radiation?
So, these are the mission objectives. Oh, and one last thing.
Alright, Flash. Weird that there's like some we don't get to pick.
Flash.
You're up.
You're gonna be my wingman. Watch and learn. Dismissed, and good luck.
Yeah, I feel like this is like one of the very first instances of like, not just like a, specific effects shot, but like actors just standing in blue screen or green screen, whatever, and then the background gets composited in later. Stop giving me heat seekers. Ugh. Well, I'm glad I'm making content that is entertaining to cats. I'm honored. But yeah, the actual, you know, CG on the green screens doesn't look great, and then like a lot of the time you could sort of see the green lighting on people. But you know, a lot of the time you just don't think about it, and it's fine.
Look what I see.
Alright, there's a missile. Gotta go after these.
Break and attack. Yeah, watch this action.
What the hell? It's going so fast. Okay. Got one. Got another one.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Okay. So. Got it. But yeah, this mission's not so bad as long as you know what to do, which is just go after the capital ship missiles immediately. But of course, you know, the first time you do it, you're not gonna know that you need to do that immediately. But you're gonna fail it the first time. That's the thing. It's like, oh, you think these missiles are bad? Wait for the skip missiles. The skip missile is the first missile. Like, the very first time you have to intercept a missile in this entire series, it's the skip missile. Like, it's... Like, that is like a game design crime right there. You don't start, like, with the more fancy, complicated version of a thing. You don't start Mario with, like, the jumping Koopa. You start with the Goomba. Drakas are being annoying. Okay, you stop it. Yeah, I got too close to the destroyer. Whittling them down, but I'm kind of running low on shields here. Alright, there we go. What happened to Flash? Did he die? Or did he just leave? Just want to be far enough away from them that I could launch a torpedo. Or, you know, lock on for the torpedo. Got him. He gets cut off by his ship exploding. I don't think that's supposed to happen. The price of freedom is currently $6 on GOG. That's not bad.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Sir, they're going to be naming babies after you on Locanda 4. While you were out there, Intel did confirm that the Karathi Warhead loadouts were biohazard in nature. You're clear. Oh, wait a minute, sir. Captain Ison's on the comm.
Colonel, we've got a situation in the lunar outreaches of Locanda 4. Lieutenant Robin Peters has ignored our return to ship orders. She's gone renegade. Appears to be pursuing her own private war.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess this is why they didn't want her, Oh, right. Okay, yeah, so this is pretty cool.
I'm going after her, Captain.
You can decide whether you want to do that or not. I guess this is why they didn't want her flying. So one thing is... It happened pretty quickly, but it actually loaded a new mission there, so I had to, like, redo my power settings. Yeah, we gotta... No, she's not a Mandarin. She's, like... I guess she's actually even more Kilrathi crazy than, you know, Cobra is. Honestly, Cobra's got it way more together than Flint does. What is with these? Why are they so hard to hit? They're like way harder to hit than the other ones. Are they just like traveling really fast or something? Kind of running out my afterburners here. I might die here. Ouch. Oh, I think a missile came at me, and it's like, there is a warning, but it's like really quiet. Ouch. Yeah, I'm in a bad way. I'm probably gonna die here. Because I am out of afterburner fuel. Wish I knew what happened to, Flash. Yep, there I go. Yeah, well, it's pretty late, but I feel like running that one back. Maybe I'm just not very good at this game. I mean, maybe. Never claimed to be. Alright, well there's the cap ship missile. Alright. Get out of my...
You will not survive this battle.
Break and attack. Now watch this action. Choke on that,
There's another one.
Choke on that.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Oh, got my back armor. It's too close to the destroyer. Come on. Oh, he's bailing. Well. Yeah, I need to get away from the cap ship. Put some distance, and they'll chase me, I assume. These guys are being jerks. Come on. Oh. Every time I turn towards them, they're already cloaking. Right, there we go. Got one. Might have died there. Well. Wow, there's so many of them, jeez. Alright, I'm not gonna bother with the cap ship.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Sir, they're gonna be naming babies after you on Locanda 4. While you were out there, Intel did confirm that the Karathi Warhead loadouts were biohazard in nature. You're clear. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay. So, just sort of skip the dialogue there. So they let you do if you press the shield button to turn the radio thing off. Alright. Yep. If he died, we'll hold the funeral. Because I think his story is like basically done at this point. don't know what it is with the back toss. It's just like way harder to hit them than any of the other ships. Like the ITTS thing just wants to go way farther away from them. And I don't know if they're just like super fast or what. Oh god. I am like really in a bad way here. Like, look at how far away it is from them. It's so strange. Oh, nope, there I go. You can't stay behind them. Although, like, their rear turrets are like, they weren't really hitting me that much. Because it's like hard to hit me. Advanced ECM. Heh. Oh, I see the Strakas were launching from the destroyer. Throttle was set to 0. Oh, yeah, I noticed that sometimes it like resets my throttle and I need to like move it up and down to get it to, you know, get back to where it should be. I'm not moving when I'm not afterburning. Okay, well that might have helped. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Because yeah, I had the throttle all the way up, but the game didn't realize. But yeah, anyway, that'll be it for tonight. We'll have to do the salty run back on that next time. I guess we can continue and see what happens. We get a funeral. Oh, we gotta insert disc 4.
The Colonel was a pilot who at all times flew hard and flew fast. But he was more than that. He was a man who had an effect on anyone he met. This man will be missed.
I wonder if it has to do with, like, you know, reloading the mission when you decide to go after Flint. If it sort of sets the throttle to a default position and then doesn't check what your actual throttle is at until you move it. Oh, yeah, you get credits. I mean, maybe he does a longer one if you get later into the game and he knows us better. Yeah, Chris Roberts, not the director of this game. Let these credits play out. I assume they're not going to be like super long like the credits to a modern game. Although this would have been like a huge team for a game in 1994. Like, look at all yeah, thanks for watching. Movie production. Okay, yeah, so this is where Chris Roberts was focused. Executive producer and director of the FMV part. He didn't write it though. Replay by Terry Borst and Frank De Palma. A lot of people seem to attribute the writing to Mr. Roberts, but was not the case. But yeah, I guess this is gonna, wow, yeah, this is gonna keep going, so yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you again on Friday. We're not gonna do tomorrow because tomorrow's the Game Awards. I don't want to compete with the Game Awards and kind of want to watch it. So I will see you on Friday. So, signing off. Good night.